Hello again team, it's Jess or JashiiCorrin and welcome back for another video. Today I'm setting up a reference list in my long-term collections bullet journal for how often I'm, in theory, supposed to do certain household tasks. Now I say how often I'm supposed to do these things, but let's be honest, it's probably more likely that Vogel is going to be the one doing the majority of the things on this list. So maybe we should be titling this How Often I Should Pester Vogel To. I decided to organize this spread into the different amounts of time, so tasks to do daily, weekly, monthly, etc. I'm using the same lettering style that I've used in all of the pages of this journal. I've been finding this to be a fun but simple lettering style, so I've been using it quite a lot recently. That one is featured in one of my lettering videos, which is linked in the description box below, along with the video where I set up this long-term collections journal. I will also mention that my tasks and time breakdowns for these might look a little bit different to yours. I live with just one other person. I don't have pets or kids. I don't have an extensive enough wardrobe to need to switch between seasonal sets of clothes. Everyone's situation is different, so if you are planning on making a layout like this in your journal, do make sure to consider what you need to do, and how often you ideally need to do it. It's also good to note that just because we have things on this list that need to be done, say, only twice a year, or seasonally, or whatnot, that doesn't necessarily mean you need to do all of those seasonal things or all of those biannual things at the same time as each other. For instance, you might have certain seasonal tasks that you do in January, some in February, some in March, and then you could repeat that cycle. A similar idea for the biannual tasks. So let's say you do a set in January and July, a set for February and August, etc. I did try to make the list I have here as exhaustive as possible for my current living situation, so I used a couple of resources to give me ideas for household tasks that I may otherwise have missed. If you wanted to check out or use the list that I made for myself, I do also have a printable version of this, which is available for free download on my Patreon. You can use it as it is, or you could use it as a starting place for setting up your own list. I will also say that, it goes without mentioning, this list is more of an ideal. It's very unlikely that I'm going to do all of these things within these timeframes perfectly. But I appreciate having the reference in my journal so that if I think it's been too long since I did a certain task, I can refer to this list and see if those feelings are warranted. It might also be worthwhile considering having a layout like this next to a when did I last list, or some kind of a hybrid layout, just so it can help you stick to those timeframes. That's not something I thought I'd personally make good use of, especially because I know there are certain household tasks that I actively avoid, so rather than holding me accountable, a when did I last page would probably just make me feel more guilty. But it might be helpful for you. Question of the day for you though, what is one household task that you consistently avoid doing? This could be something that's supposed to be done a little more regularly, for instance vacuuming, which I hate. Or it could be something that's supposed to be done a lot less frequently, like deep cleaning your oven, which I also hate. Hopefully this video gave you guys some ideas, and if it did, please do make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching team, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more on planning, productivity, and personal development. Until next time, bye!